Okay, the goal here is to do a bar chart. Now, being from Boston, Massachusetts, it's a bar chart. It's actually not. It's actually called but I call it bar chart. That's what it is, a bar chart. How do you do a bar chart and what's the point? Well, let's go back to the penguin if you've been following along. You have these different variables, right? You have a species, the three, Adelie. Ooh, this is a big data set on penguins. Now remember, a lot of people might say, why penguins? You know, it's a cool data set and it could be anything. So one of the things about learning data science, statistics, even in the world of artificial intelligence, which makes statistics even more important because we're going to be doing a lot of statistics because it kind of brings, artificial intelligence brings statistics to the forefront of analysis. This could be anything, right? These could be 3 stocks, right? These could be 3 buildings, these, you know, with heights. These could be 3, let's say, you're looking at crime. And you go through people's credit cards. These could be 3 credit card companies and the amount of outliers there are. It could be anything. So we just happen to be doing penguins. Yes, I love the penguins. They're so cute. Who doesn't like happy feet out there? So it's kind of easy. Again, we're using ggplot or Plotly. Plotly makes ggplot. If you look at it, this is ggplot. This is the, oops, wrong one. Plotly is the package. You could download either Plotly or ggplot. Remember, first you install it with the quotes, then you get out of the library without quotes. Those are the 2 things. But I already have it. And we're going to just do a bar graph of these 3 nominal. Remember, that means just regular variables with no ordinal. Nominal, no ordinal order. But these nominal variables could be like religion, gender, etc. So as I talked about before, I like putting it up here. This is our code. You can make it any color. It's a little longer because we're going to be doing different things. But you essentially, here, I'll go through it quick. If you look at it here, I want to take it down here. We can just copy and paste this sucker so you don't have to listen to me as long. So you're writing ggplot. Then you essentially, let me get my little invisible pen here. This is the data set, penguins. This is here, the aesthetics. So X is the species, Y is the bill length. You're filling it with the species. That means the species it'll be filled, each species, to the extent to which the bill length is. So if you come back up here, and you ask what the thing is, this is bill length, these are numbers. So the point of a bar chart is you're essentially asking yourself what these species are, right? You could also do islands relative to the bill length. So then, after that, you're doing geom column. So this is called GMCOL, and the color I chose was pink, plus scale fill manual. These are the values. Since there's 3 types of species, I get red, blue, green. Remember, they are in parentheses, and labs is what we're calling it. So the Y is the bill length, as I'm going to show. X is the species, and the title is, I just say, penguins and their bills. So what we're going to see here, now remember, just taking a look at this. There, see how it turns green? So there are I teach my kid this and he tried indigo, and there is no indigo. I don't know why. There must be a number that does it. But just keeping it easy, red, blue, green. And what we have, there are a couple missing rows in this. This is it. So how does this match up? So if you look at it, we have Adelie, Chinstrap, and Gento. Right? This is the bill length. So as we can see, these 2 are pretty similar, but we have to see, and this is here. So what we do here is we're going to make this interactive. So here, move it up so I can do ggplotly. Look at that, ggplotly. Now, anything in coding, you have to put parentheses. So if I put a parentheses here, I got to put it there and watch. The colors get screwed up when you do this, but it's still interactive. See how the colors are now? It's like all pink. So anyways, this is some of the bill length of each one. This is the bill length here. Each one, you start looking. Oh, okay, that's why. So you start looking at the overall bill. That makes it interactive. So again, ggplotly makes it interactive. ggplot doesn't make it interactive. Making it interactive does change some stuff around sometimes. We're doing ggplot penguins is the name of the data set. Aesthetics, this is species down here. X, Y here, bill length. You can switch these around, then it goes that way. And then you're filling it with the species. I want to see each species. So Adelie, chinstrap. That's called a legend. So we know this Adelie, chinstrap, gentle. And then when it's interactive, you can do different things. Oh, I'm going to show over here only to a group, etc. So you can do different things. So, and the labs are the names. So that's what a bar chart does. And I'm just going to try something quick. Here, I'm not going to do it, but you could also do GM bar. That's a BAR, and then you can make it like identity, etc. So there's different ways to do GM bar. This isn't the only way. So I hope you learned something from the penguins data set. Remember, this could be anything, 2 stocks, 3 stocks. This could be buildings. This could be cyber crimes. This could be anything. So it doesn't have to be penguins, but penguins are kind of a fun thing to deal with. Take care, everyone.